Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, El Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Qudash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. It's the Payal of the GMS London camp, and it's news and prophecy, prophecy and news. I have an article here from Zero Hedge, and the title reads 10 pounds of high-powered C4 explosives disappeared from California military base. Right, I mentioned this when I was on the highways and byways on a Saturday just gone. I basically got a highlight of this. I didn't really delve into it, but the reason why I pulled it up is because I did a video previously, alright, if you checked it out, talking about how they released the movie next. Did a little review on it and everything. A spiritual review. And basically the movie was dealing with a lot of predictive programming. Now, mind you, it's funny, because in the movie, it was based mainly in California. And it was more or less alluding to the end, the destruction of America, right, by way of nuclear fire. But it was done by a Russian warhead or nuclear firearm, however they describe it, being stolen or lost. And it was located somewhere in America. And it was located in California. So even though I want to do another video very quickly, a review again on a recent movie I watched, but there's a pattern that's happening. I don't know if brothers will notice it. Brothers may have said it before me, but I'm going to say it, repeat it nonetheless if it was said. But you notice that the media always relays it's like art imitates life or life imitates art, vice versa, however you want to play it, all right? And Shakespeare has a quote where life is the theater of life, or something to that effect. But basically dealing with theater, the word theater goes back to the Greek word theos, all right, which means God, all right, and the Most High, the world is his stage, all right, and he basically lets judgment roll out upon the earth, all right, according to the script that he set forth, being his word, all right, which Esau is trying to imitate. But the point being is that this is interesting that this is now gone missing, all right, and that's the point. That's why I mentioned the Netflix thing. Whenever they release movies, like recently, I noticed RoboCop popped up, and that's being presented before the people, with transhumanism right now, the Neuralink, right? Because really it's the same thing going on without them saying it, that he's got implants in his brain and all that type of stuff. And then next thing, that's come out after Elon Musk has done his thing, all right? But now the reason why I'm talking about this is we're in the midst of a time like never before, all right? And there's a good chance that an event is on the cards. All right, they put. I believe I went into it in my previous video as well. They stepped down the terror threat in the UK, but at the same time they said it was domestic terrorists in the midst of the country. All right, so this is possibly the next phase that's gonna happen. All right, when you filtering through this news. So 10 pounds of high-powered C4 explosives disappeared from California military base. Military officials are scrambling to recover 10 pounds of composition C4 after the high-powered explosives vanished from 29 Palms Marine Corps base in Southern California, according to ABC 10 News, citing sources with close military ties. All right, and how they get that information. All right. I'm sure there's meant to be a wall of silence. The explosive disappeared during a long training exercise 2 weeks ago, and I believe to have been stolen. Right, and mind you, what's going on right now? You got Trump's impeachment trial going on, and they recently made the Proud Boys deemed terrorists in the land of Canada. So Democrats being in power with all the events that happened at the Capitol building, who knows what's on the cards, all right? Something could happen whereby they now turn around and say, see, we should have had them on the list as well. So it's a quick article in and out, all right? So it says the unit's commanding officer is considering extending the training exercises until the explosives are found, sources said. All right. They also confirmed the commanding officer message subordinate commands about a monetary reward for any information leading to the discovery of the C4. The base would not confirm any details of AB-10 News Captain Zachariah Colvin with the Marine Air Ground Task Force Training Command told his station that the ongoing investigation into this incident is being handled by NCIS and the affected units. Right, the NCIS public affairs spokesman told ABC and 10 News, out of respect for the investigative process, NCIS does not comment on or confirm details relating to ongoing investigations. Retired Captain Kelly Mayer, a former firefighter and bomb technician with 23 years of experience, told the outlet that 1 pound alone could blow up a vehicle when detonated, adding that C4 is one of the most powerful explosives to be manufactured. You can check out the video there. So, you know, hey man, we're in that time, alright? I ain't got no specific scripture on hand apart from I can just, since I'm right here, I can read this. So this is let's go to this. Same scriptures always go to, because it's the same time that we're in, alright? The time of the end. Alright, so this is Matthew 24 and 21. Actually, it just really jogged my memory. So the other point, let me read this quickly. Actually, let me just say the point so I don't lose it. But also remember, with all these things happening, hey, you never know, this could be a ploy to even, because you got dummy Israelite groups out there going to the firing range and shooting guns and whatnot, firearms and what type of stuff, taking pictures with them, doing all that form of madness. And now, an event like this can happen, and they can, where it could, C4 explosion can happen, and they pin it on one of the Israelite groups, right? We just got, just put GMS on the Southern Poverty Law Center, right, along with IUIC, ISUPK, all right? So that shows you that they're gunning for us, all right? And this could be on the cards, all right? So let me read this, and then I'll jump to Luke 21 and read what I saw there as well. So this is Matthew 24:21. And then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall be no flesh saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, and this is the spirit, man. See, when you do these videos, a lot of stuff just flows in the spirit. All right, you might have like a plan. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it, do this, do that. But then as you do it, you flow. You find that it all just works cohesively. Everything falls in place because of the spirit. So let me see, where was the scripture I saw, man? All right. So this is Matthew 21 and 12. So it says, but before all these things, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up. And this dummy, what do you have this guy, man? Begins with Asaph of IUIC talking about, there ain't going to be no hour of temptation. We're going to go straight into the kingdom. That's going to be an hour that is going to, nah, nigga, man. The Lord said, look, these things are going to happen. There's going to be some form of persecution before we get there. Paul outlined it in Acts 14 and 22 as well. That we must go through the saints must go through great tribulation to get into the kingdom. Loosely paraphrasing me, you can go look up the scripture, right? So it says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you. Revelations 2:10, all right? And persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what you shall answer, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom and a spirit. I wasn't even thinking that. That's the spirit. That when you do these videos, the Lord just, just takes over and just says, yo, that's what you're going to say. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. All right? So that's the point. So, hey, man, we're in that time, man. Jacob's troubles were upon us. We're entering in, So with that, I pray you're edified to the next one. Say shalom.